Challenge impossible, dude. What the heck?
How does he get in these situations consistently?
I don't know.
Fourth rights earlier in, by the way, on Amix.
Oh, Becca getting taken out there. Hey. Oh, Nomi goes out as well. I am tired.
Extending the entire team? No! Did he... I feel bad for laughing at Team Spirit, but what? I know the plane path was not good, okay? It was not a good plane path for them. But what are we witnessing? I think DRS, they're a little bit more methodical in how they enter the circle and stuff, and they try and leverage position and claim eliminations against strong positions. That's how they get elims. Yeah. So, like, being passive doesn't mean you're not getting eliminations. It means you're playing more macro focus.
In a second. Yeah, I can hear it already.
Yep, there's a big fight unfolding currently in the center of the circle. Actually, this is the most central position / compound in the center of the circle. This is going to be Tribe versus Alkadia going for the fight. Alkadia, we're defending. Tribe sent it a little bit late. They are going to be the one currently fully committing to this fight. Tribe did lose one. Alkadia up as a 4-man. And they have a 3-1 split. So you have one player far west, kind of high ground. I am wondering how aware are Tribe of that off angle of this solo player of Alkadia. I don't think they have any idea he's there. No one's there, like, but what if there is?
True.
You spray it down.
Yeah.
They're playing it a little bit safer here. It's going to be Tricks kind of singled out in this fight. All going to be pushing inside the building. Luckily enough, they do knock Tricks pretty much instantly. Go for the flush. Second point in this game. Tribe, respectful. This fight is lost. Get in the car. Get the hell out of Dodge. Are you too deep in this fight? You're going to lose another player. They do. Zio, MVP contender, also taken out of the equation. And now it's going to be Rig, sole survivor of Tribe, just trying to survive in a dip somewhere in the circle, maybe even a warehouse. He makes it out. But Alkadia, big win in this fight. And you know what? We needed to see something from Alkadia. They've been a little bit silent. And this finally happens. Big early engagement.
Yeah, very nice for them. Just trying to find that they're way down to the south side as the zone shifts again. KP, on the other hand, looking very, very good. Another team that needs some points. They're looking very good in this new zone. But we're looking at Viper and Upgrade. Upgrade had a really good start to the day. Then I think we've seen them be picked apart a little bit on some of the bigger maps, right? A little bit overzealous with their splits, perhaps. Something like that. I don't really know, but something's not working. Atomic gets one. Still gets a knock even though he's quarter health. Even though that nade should have done something there. Shaka up. Last man standing for Regicide. And can Atomic do it? Yes, he can! Super clean with that pickup. GG's there, and Regicide tried their best, but that's going to be them out with 1 point only.
In a pretty good central position too, but the thing is, the fact you lose 2 players, you're down to just Baljan and Atomic now, is bad, because look at that, they're going to get crashed by Horror. They're just going to get completely, like, handed an L, unless they get big early knocks. But there you go, great timing from Horror, third party, on point. Even though the fight already ended, you can still call it a third party, because the team is still weakened from that previous fight. So Atomic is out. Balja now trying his absolute best to survive, but that nade is just absolute perfection from Sky. Nail in the coffin. GG well played. That's it for them, and that's going to be Horror claiming one of the safest positions, but I'm going to show the map. It might be really hard for them to leave, because look at Kanina Power up north. If they have to push up north versus them and DRS, it can be quite tough, but as of right now, Nep, it is a very... But outside of that, I don't know. We'll see with KP. Kanina but going to get sandwiched. That's my fear, Clipcast. I'm scared they might just get a little bit overwhelmed when team starts collapsing on positions. That could be an issue.
Oh, Falak. Also, wait. Okay. Quick pickup on DRS, yeah. Ooh. Yikes.
Guys, did I say DR? I don't think I said DR. I said Kanina Power, like the rest of you. I definitely did not say DRS have, like, a great entry point. God damn it, why does this keep happening to me? I'm
Max, you poor thing. I know. It's not your fault. I don't know why this happens.
Oh, puncher! Sick headshot with the red dot. Gets prone. Kino Power not going to get too involved. Chat, shush, chat. Don't, please. It's not.
Give the man a break. Come on now. Navi just played that so well, right, chat?
Upgrade also having a similar idea to the entirety of Na'Vi. Thing is, one team already did the move, so it's a little bit too late now for Upgrade. Maybe you got to try and find other position to play.
I'm gonna say 4th Thrives have a really nice little split going on. I like to see those kinds of splits because it means that there's power, there's intention, there's thought there. So I'm not saying they have the best position, but I'm just saying I like what they're doing. Alex comment. I agree. Also, Alkadia could have a really, really good position, but the fact that they're kind of ignoring VP scares me a little bit. IQ though, hello? Able to do some real damage to Amix. Oh my goodness me. Amix out with 0 points on the board after all that. That's heartbreaking. But GG's to 4th Thrives.
How the hell did IQ get the double headshot with... Was that just one shot? Or was it 2 shots getting a headshot? I think it was 1 shot, and he got 2 headshots in that one spray. Well, it wasn't spray, it was like one bullet on the shotgun. IQ, that was kind of a crazy jump shot over that wall.
That's definitely going to Instagram.
I mean, that's a clip. That is definitely a clip.
That is definitely a clip.
We said it. We want a 4th Thrives win. We want to see a bit of momentum being built at the end of today, heading into day 2. Hopefully that could be happening. They need to get a little bit more involved here. I mean, currently they're the only team with Viper not in circle. And even then, I say that Viper now moved up in the circle. I don't know about this approach, though, from 4th Thrives. Playing the cliff next to Dagestan and Eugene. A little bit risque, in my opinion. There you go. Viper, though, looking for the assault onto Na'Vi.
Oh! 1 HP. Alpha Boy, 1 HP.
And how is he still alive? He's going to get picked off. How is he still alive, Alpha? How are you still up? How is Alpha Boy still alive? And even gets the high ground advantage now versus Lemon. How was he still alive? He wins it. They win it. He was 1 HP the entire fight. And he's still up. Alpha Boy just kind of flexing now at this point.
I mean, kudos to him, to be honest, because that's exactly what Na'Vi wants you to do, right? They want you to fall back because you're trying to heal up and shy away from the fight. So actually, Viper able to subvert that expectation and just go straight for it. Risky, but it threw Na'Vi off.
Horror third party. Oh, is it a little bit too early though? Kino are playing this really smart because they're getting third party. We didn't take any casualties. We're just going to push back. We don't have to risk it. We have a great position in circle. Horror is being smart, but so are Kino Power. So just allowing this entire fight to reset. No more fight to third party here, Horror. Nice attempt. If I were you, I'd just go back to your previous position.
Back and go, here, just so you guys know, this is the line. You're allowed to play outside this line, but this is ours.
That line is the blue.
Really nice control. Yeah, there's really nice control coming in from Kaneda. Like, really, really good work.
Yeah, they're asking for respect from the lobby right now. They're like, you cross this area, you're going to be in a big amount of trouble. And you don't want it, but there you go. Horror able to push up. They were able to heal up from that knock also initially. Got to be careful though. No-Fit going behind them. Look at that angle from No-Fit. That is a ballsy play. And with that nade, it might work out. Sleepy able to get the knock with the M4. Huge headshot onto Mookie. And that's it. The backline of Kino Power has been completely eradicated. Sleepy and No-Fit just may have just pulled off the only way they pushed themselves in circle. This is one of the best plays I've seen of Horror this entire tournament. That was such a good play. And the timing was on point because they had just maybe 5-10 seconds to pull it off before Kanina reposition, and they get the 2 knocks so quick. Horror, muy buenísimo. Chef's kiss, love that. More of that, please.
I think that's my favorite play of Horror's ever, to be honest. That's so big-brained, it's so thought out. 10 limbs. Just... Oh, this game! Oh.
And now, let me show you the circle. There you go, final elimination, because why the hell? I mean, why not Horror? You know what, just get an entire squad wipe again. Why? Who cares at this point?
Not?
They're just playing this entire ridge now. They got all was good that Eugene didn't regroup.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
I know it's lucky. I actually am not a big fan. I think he should have regrouped, but he was kind of stuck because 4th Thrives will be in pain.
4th Thrives they've played so well to get up here. Like,
they have taken some of the cliff. Horror need to be a bit more cautious about that. Top. M4 though. Actually, you know what? I forgot about Alpha Gaming. I thought they were winning this game.
I just was thinking that Alpha Gaming are just still here. There are only 3. Well, there go Dagestan, but Dagestan's 6th place. Oh, no Elims though. That's a shame. But Doc isn't here, so that is something to consider. That Doc is not part of the Alpha Gaming squad for this game. He went out early. But still, they're here, right? And maybe that's just what they're aiming for. They're aiming for a good positional game to start off tomorrow, and that's fair.
Wait, did Eugene just clutch up 4th rise? I think he is. Eugene just popped off versus Phallic.
We didn't see it. No.
I saw it in the elimination feed.
Replay?
He definitely got something done there.
Yeah. Prepod's just having a great time for sure. He's loving life. Yep.
You gotta ask for respect. You cannot let Alkadia just bully you out of position. Sky got himself a solid angle. He's got no backup from his teammates. Hide behind the buggy with a shotgun.
Nice!
The S12K to the face. It's going to be Freezer going down. Alkadia just Neos now. If they win this fight, I think it is going to be a horror win. They need to wrap this one up versus Neos. Love that.
Gaming, they're going to be moving over down towards the south side. That's possibly a problem for Alkadia, but IQ falling down, that's a problem for 4th rise. That's going to mean they're out of the game now, just down to 4. And yeah, Alpha Gaming going to actually ruin Alkadia's day, helping No Fear, helping Hora.
Nade?
I think this is kind of what Hora were planning on, is that Alpha Game were going to go down to the south side, that they didn't need to worry about them that much.
That was weird. The screen went black for a second.
Yep.
I didn't do anything.
Yep, I saw that. It wasn't him.
That nade was good. Top is going to be knocked on down. Hora going to try and claim a little bit more free real estate. No way Eugene is still alive. Able to outlive 4th rise. They might just get a 2nd place for Kanina Power this game. That'd be kind of crazy. That does happen. But Hora, all the utility. You now got all the loot of everyone you eliminated east. Now a few of the players also.
I think it can be anything but, to be honest. But I will say Eugene managing to get 3rd place. Zio in with the S12. Gets the point. Sky goes down.
Top. Decent opening nade, puts No Fear down to half HP. Doesn't have time to heal up, though. That's going to be the jiggle. No Fear off angle. 1, 2. They're just getting picked off one by one. Alpha Gaming falling like flies. Eugene, let's not forget about Eugene. He's coming in. Look at the minimap. He's coming in from the eastern edge.
He could win this. He could still win it.
No one's looking his way because no one was a full team. They're thinking maybe it's a full squad against us. They don't know it's a solo. Come in from the back. He's cooking a nade, too.
Oh, he's cooking a nade. I almost want him to wait. I need this fight to finish up, and then he picks off the last person. But right now, he gets jiggle. No way.
No way. Okay, confirm it. He's out. That's it. No Fear. Hora not able to claim this win. Still get 15 eliminations. A massive game. Eugene, though, with a nade in hand. Alpha Gaming like, where the hell is this guy? The nade's on point. Doesn't do any damage, though. A little bit too short. But Eugene... cannot give them the time to reset. He's going to get the knock. He does get it again onto Zyol. Top 1v1 versus Eugene. He's going for the push now. Behind the car.
They're stressed.
Behind these trees. Behind these ridges. Eugene solo now. He's low ammo. Doesn't have any more ammo here with the 6x scope on the Scar. Looking for Top. Top missing every single shot in imagination. But will clean it up at the end. Alpha Gaming finally getting themselves the chicken dinner here on the first day of the grand finals. Unexpected as hell. Everyone was looking at Hora